What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Flyers and Sabres Watch Party post game report. The Flyers shut out the Sabres today, 3-0, and you get goals by Sean Couturier, you get a goal by Shane Gostisbehere, you get a goal by Scott Lawton. Brian Elliott shut out the Sabres for the second game in a row this season. So the Sabres, for some reason, cannot solve Brian Elliott. And if you look at stats, the stat line from this game, the Flyers outshot the Sabres 39-23. Both goals coming in the first and the second period from the Flyers. Sean Couturier with the first goal, assisted from Travis Sanheim. Shane Gostisbehere, his second goal in 2 straight games, assisted from JVR and Sean Couturier. Couturier had 2 points in this game. JVR also gets another point to continue his hot start to the season. Scott Lawton gets a breakaway goal from a nice feed from Lindblom and Voracek. So that line of the 3 players who came back from the COVID protocol, they all register a point in this game. And Brian Elliott, just a 23-save shutout. Flyers outshoot the Sabres by a wide margin. The Flyers dominated in the faceoff circle. Flyers went 0 for 3 on the power play. Would have liked to score. They definitely got a couple of chances on the power play. Would have liked to cash in there, but the Flyers penalty kill, they also kill off 3 Sabres power plays, and the Sabres power play is the best in the league. So I am very surprised that the Flyers managed to kill off 3 Sabres power plays. Even though that one power play was very late in the game in the last 30 seconds, they still killed it off for the final couple of seconds. And shots on goal, the Flyers led in shots in each period. The Flyers had 11 in the first, 15 in the second, 13 in the third period. Buffalo had 6 in the first, 8 in the second, and 9 in the third. So, really good game by the Flyers. There was a lot of things that were going in their direction. They generated a lot of momentum in this game. They forechecked a lot. Basically, a lot of replication of what happened on Wednesday. They were making Buffalo uncomfortable. They were forcing turnovers. They were taking a lot of shots. Hence the 39 shots in this game. And just overall, the Flyers are getting their players back, and they're looking like they're playing with a lot more confidence in their game. Like against the Rangers on Wednesday, they took so many shots in that game. They made the Rangers look completely uncomfortable, and they got the W in that game. This game, basically the same thing. Even though in the third period, Buffalo got a lot of chances in the third. There were a lot of chances that were dangerous. Brian Elliott was huge in this game. In the third period, we had a great chance to also make it 4-0. Albert Coupel with a nice pass to Ravel. He hit the post. There was a lot of sequences back and forth where teams were hitting the post back and forth. So I felt like as the game was going along, the Flyers were definitely the much better team. Definitely the much better played team. They were getting basically, this is one of the Flyers' best games this entire season, I would say. Definitely one of their best. I would say maybe it's the best game they've played this entire season. And it's really good. So just overall a great game by the Flyers. Overall a great game. And guys that stood out to me, that first line once again of JVR, Couturier, and Farabee, they continue to have all the chemistry in the world and generate so many chances. I think Farabee's starting to get back into that habit of making the pass first, but he still has the confidence. He's still getting those points, so he's definitely going to get that confidence back and start shooting more. JVR gets another point once again. Couturier with the goal. He gets 2 points tonight. And the second line of Hayes, Giroux, and Nolan Patrick. Nolan Patrick was much more noticeable in this game, especially on the forecheck. He was getting behind the net. He was setting up plays. He was a lot more noticeable in this game, which is a really good sign for him to get his confidence back and going. And Shane Gostisbehere had a great game. Gostisbehere looked, honestly, flashes from his rookie season. He was good in this game. Really good. He got up into the rush, which was the reason why he scored this goal. He missed a great chance on a one-timer from that pass from Kevin Hayes on the power play. And just Ghost overall had a great game. I would say, honestly, an underrated defensive pairing was Justin Braun and Travis Sanheim. They broke up a lot of plays from Buffalo. They got the puck out of the zone a lot. They were doing a lot of the good things on the ice. And Eric Gustafsson, I would say, he set up Buffalo for a great chance in the second period. He basically just set them up for a one-timer. But definitely can't give enough credit to Brian Elliott just for what he has been doing this season for us and for the way Carter Hart just hasn't been playing up to his standards this year. It's nice to have that veteran guy, that veteran backup to come in, settle things down, and just be that guy that we can rely on as a backup. And Brian Elliott has been basically that tenfold this year. And he gets his second shutout of the season against the Buffalo Sabres, and both of his shutouts were against Buffalo. Flyers now move to 10-4-3. I think they're tied for third place in the Eastern Division with the Islanders. So the Flyers now have tomorrow again against the Buffalo Sabres at 3 p.m. to finish off this back-to-back. I would expect the Flyers might go with Maybe they go with Hart tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe Lane Vigneault goes in, and I'll just put Brian Elliott in net tomorrow since he's got the hot hand. So you never know what's going to happen. I would expect Hart is in net tomorrow for the Flyers, though, just because of the whole back-to-back situation. And you're probably going to be seeing Elliott, I would assume, during the stretch against Pittsburgh in those 3 straight games. So you definitely don't want to overuse him too much. So it's definitely going to be another tough stretch for the Flyers coming up. A definite, got 4 points in your past 2 games. Let's see if we can get at least 1 point tomorrow against Buffalo. I would take the 2 points, 6 points in 3 games. Games tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and then that sets you up for a very tough week against Pittsburgh. So, overall, great game by the Flyers. They went 3-0, and no complaints in this game. Definitely no complaints at all. I will take this 100%. The team looks like they're playing with a lot more confidence now that they're getting their players back. Travis Konechny, he might come back off the COVID protocol tomorrow. Really don't know if he's going to play. I really don't expect him to play tomorrow just because it's going to be such short notice and all of that. I really expect him to come back when they play Pittsburgh. So definitely do expect Travis Konechny to come off COVID protocol tomorrow, though. So that is going to wrap it up for this live stream, everyone. Thank you for joining, people that joined in for the entire game, to people that joined in through the intermission. Don't forget to check out the Banded Lions everywhere: Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, everywhere you can follow. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at AmadeoGracia98. Don't forget to check out TTP Sports on YouTube. Definitely go subscribe to that channel because I'm going to be putting my post-game report after this is done. So that is going to wrap it up, everyone. Thank you for joining, and we will see you next time. And definitely don't forget to tune into the Sixers. I think they're doing a watch party tonight. I'm not entirely sure if they're just doing a post-game report, but definitely stay tuned for that, fellas. And we will see you next time.